Alright, so today I'm going to talk about SpellTable and how to get that set up, what my setup looks like, and I think a lot of newer players get a little bit daunted by the whole process of it, how to get it set up, if you need fancy equipment or anything. All you really need is like a phone, a computer, and maybe something that can hold your phone, like a tripod, or I've even seen people use like stacks of boxes or cut things out of boxes out of it. So I'll show you what my setup looks like, and I'll show you how to get set up. So here's my setup right here. I've also got my little plants over here. But besides that, I have my phone. It's an old phone that I used to use. So I've converted it to just using it for games for SpellTable. I've got a tripod here. I've got a microphone, but this is completely optional. You don't need this microphone. You can always use the microphone of your phone. Some dice, some cards and tokens, and some decks. And then I have SpellTable up on a screen right here. So all you need to do to get set up is go on Create Game, and then make a name, whatever name you want. I'm just gonna write some random stuff. You can make it public. I'm gonna make it private for now. And you can write descriptions if you want on there. It's completely optional. It's not really necessary. And then create the room. And then it'll take you to this page. Join now. And it should load up a page like this. And you'll see a QR code right there. This is what you can scan with your phone. If you don't see the QR code, if you scroll to the right, you can click here, go to configure inputs, and it'll ask you what you want to set your defaults, and there will be this check mark for use mobile device as webcam. Make sure this is checked, and it'll pop up this right here for you to allow you to use your phone as a camera. So once your camera starts reading the barcode, a link should pop up, and you can press the link. And you might want to make sure that you're already signed in to your Wizards account on your phone. It might ask you to put your login, so you just have to put that in once it starts loaded. But I've already done that before, and it will load the camera on this phone. And it'll ask you to rotate to landscape if you need to. And you can see right there, it's got my front-facing camera. You can just press this button to change camera to make it the back-facing camera, which is what I normally use. And then you press Join Now. And typically I like to press Join Now after I've put it onto the tripod and set it up. But you can just slide it onto here. This is how I like to do it with my tripod. Now the tripod, you don't have to buy a tripod, but I do highly recommend that. But that's it. Now we've got the game going. You can see my hand right there. It's showing my playmat. You can see the cards. Sometimes this scanner will pick it up if you click on it. So if we click on it, you see that green bar comes up, and it will have scanned the card right there. Now, if you don't have a tripod, I've seen people fashion things out of cardboard or use like cans, stacks of cans. You can get creative with it. Just anything that can point towards a playmat with the camera that you can set your phone up on. That should work for you, and you should be able to play games of EDH. I'm filming this next day, and I forgot to mention that there is a way that you can play with Moxfield on SpellTable using OBS and stuff like that. If you're interested in learning how to do that, it's completely free to do. Leave it in the comments below. Maybe I'll make another video explaining how to do that. So back to the old Shukimon. It's a lot easier than, for me, driving out 30 minutes to an LGS and playing some EDH there. As much as I love playing Paper Magic, that's my most preferred method. This gets the fix in for me as well. I guess some downsides to it is that sometimes camera qualities can be different for everyone. I like to ask a lot of questions and ask what board states are, what that card is, what that card does. You can type in the card reader to look up certain cards if you're not sure what they do. There have been some claims I've heard of some people cheating online by shuffling off screen and stuff like that. I haven't personally experienced anything that I would consider cheating, but you know, if you do have issues with that, there's a Discord that you can join and you can get games with me in, or if you want to get games in with other members of our community, you can do that as well. So that's an option for you as well. Discord's completely free to join if you are worried about cheaters. We have a great community of people. They're all very nice. So you don't have to worry about that in there, and you can join and play games on there as well. Initial setup can seem a little bit daunting, but once you get it going and you've done it, it's a lot easier than you think it is. Hope this helped you out, and yep, that's it.